Anyway, it was pretty funny. It's my little self-defense thing.
You were doing that in New York.
It's not the first time I've done it either.
Late at night, so people think you're stay away from me because
They think, stay away from me. I am badass. You do not want to cross my path.
Do you want to know something?
I am your worst nightmare and your last mistake.
That is hilarious.
You know, all 5'4", you know.
Karen Lawrence. You're gonna you know, my time in New York.
What are you going to play after that? What song are you going to play for that?
We got. If I had it all wrong, that would be great.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's right on time.
Cocky.
But I got to tell you quickly.
Being cocky. That's the way I am. Yeah, go ahead.
I got to tell you quickly. I did almost the same thing. One of my times in New York, I went to a place called the Supper Club. Do you remember where the Supper Club was on like 43rd Street?
No.
Anyways,
but I know 43rd and what?
Pete Townsend
43rd
played.
what?
I don't know if it was 43rd, but Pete Townsend played there. And it was an exclusive deal in 96. He played once in the Fillmore out west and then twice in New York. And it was like when he started playing again, there were like only 800 people there.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
And I was there for 2 nights. And I stayed at the hostel by the UN. So I was walking home at 4 in the morning. Yeah, 4 in the morning, by myself with an umbrella, acting like I was a hard ass with my umbrella. I am not even kidding you. I was by myself, and I'm walking in New York, and I'm all alone, and I'm like, oh my God, I better look, because I talk to everybody. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of my good thing, but it cannot be. I don't know. And there was 2 clubs going. One had a bouncer guy out in the front. I mean, you know, and the other one was like lady. I'm like, and I went in one of them and like, oh my God. So I went to the other one to look better. It was like the mob. But it was
and that's before it got cleaned up by the mayor. Was it Bloom? Yeah. Cleaned it up with the soda. He changed 42nd Street into BB King's is there. It's a tourist attraction. You know, you go buy makeup on that street. It's weird. I mean, it's fine. I think it's fine. I think 42nd. Oh, that was my other one. Yeah. I got off on a red eye, which is a midnight flight from L.A. to New York. I apparently had no money, but I looked good. Mm-hmm. I took a bus, I guess, to the Greyhound station. I do not remember the bus trip. I don't. But I remember that I was there at Penn Station, I think that's 34th Street or something, 39th or something, over on the west side. And it was pouring rain. That means in New York City, you are not going to get a cab because everybody's got the cabs. And so this is, I arrived, I don't know. I mean, it was nighttime. I don't know what flight I came in on. I think it was 9 o'clock at night. And I'm supposed to meet my friends uptown in the 80s on the east side, like up Fifth Avenue. So I had to cross town to at least get a cab that was going in the direction I needed to go, going up. Because if I flag a cab and they're going downtown, they're going to just close their window and drive on. Mm-hmm. They won't even pay attention. So I've got 2 bags, huge suitcases. This is before wheels. Mm-hmm. Huge suitcases, a gigantic traveling purse. And I am just a sitting duck, just because it's a flight thing. You got your purse in there and books. And in the days before Kindle, I traveled with about 5 different books, depending on, so I'd have my mood or whatever. Anyway, so I am loaded down. Absolutely. I can't even get this one suitcase off the ground. I can't get it off the ground. I can get it maybe an inch. And I have to cross town, so I cross on 42nd Street because it's the only lit street, and this was when it was really bad, total XXX things the whole way, a street I never would have walked on in daytime when I lived there. Anyway, so I'm crossing this thing, and I looked fabulous. I've got on my beautiful traveling outfit because I always like to have like a really nice outfit when I'm traveling. I don't know, it's very 1950s, very my mom of New York. My mom lived in New York. Anyway, so I always like to look really nice, and I've got this gorgeous luggage and from the old days, and I'm crossing 42nd Street in rain, no umbrella, carrying these bags with this giant bag, and I'm just twitching my face. Twitching my face all around, kind of mumbling to myself like I'm an absolute lunatic. Like, yeah, I told him. Believe me, I told him, I'm not teasing you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. I'm coming. You know, I just can't. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God,
that's the
it's
best.
hysterical. I've done things like that, but you know, that's what you got to do. What do you get? What am I supposed to do? Have to rely on the kindness of strangers.
Well, now you can Uber it. Now you could have made an Uber.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so different now.
You could have Uber it.
Well,
you don't know
I don't know. I just
there would
now
be
I
no
would,
fun.
40
There'd be no
seconds
there'd be no
now.
I don't even really. I don't even know what that supper club was on 42nd. But anyways, yeah, the whole.
I got you though. It's really different now though.
Yeah, the whole stories of New York, and the thing I thought was cool is how the cabs would line up. They'd go to the stoplight, they'd all go away, it'd be clear, and here they all come. And then go, and first time I've been there, and I just like sit there and be enthralled by the whole fun thing. And
I, on my last trip, I was a little bit intimidated to hit the subway system, which is how I used to travel when I was there between record companies. You know, I mean, it was 50 cents. So 50 cents was hard to come by to get that. Most of the time I walked or I roller skated in the 80s. In the early 80s, I roller skated across town. I roller skated to the health club. Yeah, I belonged to a health club, but I didn't have any money to eat. But that's because the membership had been paid, you know, when I was signed. So anyway, I had a nice health club. Well, that was really nice. But I had to roller skate places or walk across town to get, you know, deliver like my photos or my, you know, my promo package. I had to get across town without a cab so subways were really a big deal. So 2015, finally, I ended up downtown. I'm going, you know, I know where to go. Just hopping on it. It was still pretty creepy. It was still a creepy, down there on Canal Street, and the subways are still like hotter than hell down there, and you know, kind of creepy. But I don't know. I dug it. I dig New York. I like to go there often, and I would love to go there again. I love New York. It's weird. It's fun. It's a challenge.
Oh, it's amazing. I just been there a couple times, and again, my last time was there. Actually, I saw John Entwistle the last time he played live at the Garden in 2000.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he died. Then 10 months later, my brother and I stayed there for 2 nights at the Howard Johnson's by the Garden, and it was the last 2 shows of that tour.
Wow!
And then
I got to sit next to him one time.
Yeah,
I think we were at the Roxy. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Right next to him at the table. I was pretty friggin' frozen, intimidated. Wow, I can't believe I'm sitting right here. I didn't say a word. I just listened to everybody, which is pretty unusual. You can imagine how intimidated I was.
Well, he's saying the same thing. He's going, I'm sitting by Karen Lawrence, you know. I'm like, you know.
Oh, no. My goodness. Flattery will get you everywhere. You Magoo, you.
I have done it again.
You've done it again.
Remember I told you that's how I got that nickname?
That's no, I love it. I like that. That's cute.
Let's go to it right now. If I had it all wrong live. Karen Lawrence, thank you.
Right.
We'll be back.